Hello everybody, my name is Leo Carter. Let's get to know each other. I'm 28 years old and for most of my conscious life I worked for a logistics company serving the US market. 5 years of hard work and sleepless nights. Sure, the pay was good, but what's the point of this if you're not enjoying your life? That's why I started looking for an alternative. Just like you right now, I stumbled upon a YouTube video where a guy was trading on the stock market and he was making my monthly salary in just 4 or 5 days. Can you believe that? He was at home, not spending too much time on it. And most importantly, I could see how he was enjoying his work. I can say that moment changed my life. I started investing all of my free time and money into trading. Parties with friends, dates, almost none of that. I was completely consumed by the goal of becoming a trader. Thanks to that dedication, almost 2 years later, and after burning through more than $30,000 on different strategies and failed attempts to make money, I finally reached the point where my trading account exceeds $200,000. And at last, I've caught up to that YouTuber's income, the very one who by chance showed me the way to a new life 2 years ago. So what's this channel all about? Simply trading. But it's not just about wins and losses, this is about my experience and my journey. I openly share my thoughts on trading, different strategies, and even glimpses of my everyday life. And I have one important goal, to build a team of traders who will work with me on a shared account. Join me if you're interested. How to join my Telegram channel? It's simple. I'm leaving all my contact information below this video. All you need to do is message me and I'll add you to my private group. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where you can take a closer look at my lifestyle. So friends, today I'll show you how two reliable indicators RSI and Supertrend help me navigate the chaos of the market. Let's start with RSI, setting it to a period of 8. This is one of the key tools for market analysis, helping it to identify overbought and oversold zone. When the RSI value approaches 30 or drops even lower, it signals that an asset is undervalued and may be preparing for a rebound, meaning it's time to buy. On the other hand, when the RSI reaches 70 or goes higher, the asset becomes overbought, which could indicate an upcoming correction. Take a look at this real example. When RSI rose above the 70 level, it gave us a clear signal to look for a correction opportunity. In the same range, we can see how the indicator drops to the 30 level. This is a signal to enter a buy trade. But the market can be unpredictable. The price stayed in overbought zone for a long time, creating an opportunity to open a sell order. The first entry may not have met expectation, but the second trade brings us profit. This is exactly how, by maintaining a systematic approach and following a strategy, we learn to work even through losses. I recommend entering trades with 5-7% of your capital while your deposit is still relatively small. This approach will help you reach $100,000 faster, provided you follow all trading rules and maintain a high payout percentage rate. For traders with larger balances, it's advisable to reduce the percentage of entry per trade. Personally, I entered the market with $1,000 up to $1,500 per trade. That's a comfortable amount for me. Even if I encounter a loss or several losing trades in a row, it's not a problem. I will be able to recover these losses in future trades. Now, let's move on to the second indicator, Supertrend. It serves as our navigator in the world of trends, determining the direction of movement, upward or downward. I've set it with parameters of 12 and 5 to get even more accurate signals. If the market is clearly in uptrend, I look for entry points to buy and vice versa for selling. For example, when the RSI drops to the 30 level during a strong upward movement, this is an ideal buying opportunity. After a rebound, I make a profit. That's exactly how I react to these signals. I trade with the trend. Now, let's move on to trade. Oh, almost forgot. I'll be working on a 30-second time frame and the expiration time is 2 minutes. Following the Supertrend signal, which indicated an upward trend, and with the RSI reaching the 30 level, I opened a buy position. This moment gave a clear signal of a potential rebound, which could yield profit. And the result confirmed that the decision was correct. The trade ended up with a profit of $910. Although the price rebound was insignificant, it was enough to make a profit. I could have tried to enter again or even waiting for a better entry point, but when the sell signal appears, I never go against the trend. Next, it seems there is an interesting signal. Supertrend confirmed an upward move and the RSI reached the 30 level for the second time. The last time the price tested this level, it resulted in a bounce, so I decided to try again and opened a buy contract. Unfortunately, this trade closed at a loss. A clear sell signal appeared, so I decided not to enter further on this pair. To recover the loss, let's increase the risk to $2,000 for the next trade, as a systematic approach allows us to return to profit even after setbacks. A good entry point appeared next. Even though the RSI didn't drop to 30, the previous signals from the 50 level indicated strong support at that level. Since the trend remained upward, I entered a buy position, sticking to the principle of trading with the trend. The trade closed in profit with $1,800, allowing me to recover the previous loss. This once again confirmed the importance of sticking to the strategy and strict risk management. As I mentioned before, my goal is to find 5 traders from my followers and give them a chance to trade with my capital. I'm looking for those who are ready to learn, grow, and truly change their lives. All you need to do is message me on my Telegram. Let's progress together. Meanwhile, I'm searching for the next pair. Send me your request to join the Telegram channel. In a downtrend, when the RSI approached the 70 level but didn't cross it, I entered a sell position. This signaled a further price decline. Exiting the market with a $730 profit. All indicators worked perfectly, confirming the effectiveness of our strategy. Got a sell signal again. The RSI was in the 70 zone, and the Supertrend confirmed the downward movement. I expect a downward correction and therefore opened a position. A quick note, friends, I reveal my everyday life on Instagram. You know exactly where to find the links. $840 in profit. Although the correction was minor, my prediction was accurate, reinforcing confidence in the chosen strategy. The initial capital was $207,000, and now it has grown to $210,000. But I'm not stopping here. It's time to wrap up the session with one final trade. Following the uptrend signal, when the price reached the 50 level, I entered a buy position. It was the perfect moment as anticipated, a rebound and a continuation of the upward movement. Confirming that my entry point was well chosen thanks to our indicator. That's another $1,740 added to my deposit from this trade. I made $4,040 in today's session. Phew, that wasn't easy. It's definitely not as simple as it looked. But for a first try, I think it turned out pretty well. What do you think? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Let's make sure every trader finds something valuable here. Also, I'd love to hear your suggestions or recommendation on what I should add to my content. Don't be shy, drop a comment. I'm just starting to share my experience, so your feedback is really important to me. If you're interested in learning more about trading and receiving daily signals, make sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. There you'll be able to find even more insight and even glimpses of my everyday life. Trade smart, don't rush, let's build a strong trading community together. See you in the next video, friends.